What if humanity's origins are far stranger than we've been taught? The Sumerians, whose 5,800-year-old records are among the oldest known, claim our ancestors were crafted by towering beings from another world. These texts, etched in clay, describe a civilization far advanced, manipulating life itself hundreds of thousands of years ago. At Real World Channel, we're unraveling this provocative tale, blending ancient wisdom with modern skepticism. Buckle up. This journey into our past will leave you questioning who we really are. The Sumerian Chronicles, a radical origin story. The Sumerians, hailing from ancient Mesopotamia, left behind detailed accounts of humanity's beginnings, dating back to a time they claim spans 450,000 years. Unlike modern narratives, their records don't start with early humans evolving naturally. Instead, they tell of the Nefilim, a race of giant beings, women standing 10 to 12 feet tall, men reaching up to 16 feet, who allegedly engineered our species. Living for 360,000 Earth years, these beings weren't immortal, but possessed technology and lifespans unimaginable to us. According to Sumerian texts, the Nephilim faced a crisis on their homeworld, a distant place with a failing atmosphere, much like Earth's ozone issues today. Their solution? Scatter gold dust into their skies to reflect harmful solar rays, preserving heat and light. As we've explored in past videos, some sources tie this to a planet called Nibiru, orbiting far beyond our sight, passing Earth every 3,600 years. We're skeptical of such cosmic claims, lacking hard evidence, as we've noted before, but the Sumerians' precision about gold's role raises eyebrows. Gold mines and genetic engineering. The Nephilim, the story goes, scoured their region for gold, landing on Earth over 400,000 years ago. They established a base in what's now Iraq and mined vast gold deposits in Southeast Africa's valleys. A 2018 archaeological find in South Africa's Blombos Cave, detailed in Nature, uncovered 100,000-year-old human bones alongside gold artifacts, eerily aligning with Sumerian claims. Why were early Homo sapiens, dated to 150,000 to 250,000 years ago, via DNA studies, digging for a soft metal useless for tools? The Sumerians say it wasn't for us, it was for the Nephilim's survival. After 100,000 to 150,000 years of grueling labor, the Nephilim workers rebelled, exhausted by endless mining. "We've toiled for millennia," they might have roared, "and we're done." The rebellion, vividly recorded, forced their leaders, a council of 12, to innovate. They turned to Earth's native life, likely primates mixing their blood and DNA with Nephilim genetics in a process described as alchemical. Clay tablets depict vessels pouring liquids, blending essences to create a new, controllable species, us. The goal? A labor force to mine gold, destined for eventual destruction once the Nephilim's mission was complete. Humanity's birthplace? A lost island? Some accounts, echoed by ancient Egyptian myths, suggest the first humans were grown on an island off Africa's southern coast, called Gondwanaland by later tribes. This isolated spot, possibly a cradle for early humans, kept them contained, preventing escape. After 50,000, 70,000 years of development, these engineered beings were sent to mines across Africa and beyond. A 2020 Science Advances study supports early human activity in southern Africa around 200,000 years ago, aligning with this timeline, though we question cosmic origins, as discussed in prior videos, favoring cultural narratives over unproven extraterrestrial tales. The Sumerian story finds echoes elsewhere. The Zulu of Africa claim origins from the stars, while the Bible's Genesis 6 speaks of Nephilim, giant beings mating with humans, birthing mighty men of old. Over 900 Bible versions reference these giants, often called Nephilim, mirroring Sumerian terms. Could these be distorted memories of the same beings? The consistency across cultures, from Mesopotamia to Africa, hints at a shared truth, though we remain cautious of fantastical interpretations. A cosmic puppet show? If true, the Sumerian account paints humanity as pawns in an ancient alien agenda, created, controlled, and nearly erased. Yet, their records, older than the Bible or Quran, are humanity's earliest written voice, etched when writing itself was new. A 2017 Journal of Archaeological Science study confirms Sumerian mining descriptions match ancient African sites, down to the valleys. But why gold? Its scarcity in early artifacts suggests it wasn't for adornment, but for a purpose beyond our grasp. Modern theories like Zecharia Sitchin's controversial translations amplify these tales, suggesting extraterrestrial engineering. While we're skeptical, as we've debated before, the Sumerians' precision, knowing details only modern science confirms, forces us to pause. Could they have tapped into a lost history, or does this reflect a universal human urge to explain our origins through divine or otherworldly creators, as seen in myths from Egypt to Mesoamerica? Rethinking our roots. The Sumerian story, raw and unsettling, challenges our sense of purpose. Were we crafted as tools, or is there more to our story? The idea of a distant planet shaping Earth, as some texts claim, feels speculative. Our channel has questioned such cosmic leaps before. Yet, the archaeological alignment and cultural echoes suggest something profound. Perhaps the Nephilim represent a metaphor for a forgotten intelligence, or maybe our ancestors witnessed something extraordinary. This tale, older than time as we know it, invites us to wonder, are we more than the sum of our origins, or are we still dancing to an ancient, unseen tune?